Hey, Alok Kejriwal back from the Rodinhoods. If you haven't logged in, check it out. The best site for entrepreneurs. Thank you very much for your feedback and comments on my first video. And this is now, the kind of stuff you want me to speak about. So whatever you have on your mind on entrepreneurs, startups, keep writing in and I'll keep shooting. A lot of feedback came back on mentors. Who are these guys? Where do I get them from? So my take, crisp and short, on mentors and what they mean. From the time we grew up, right? School, children, adolescent, college, even when we started, teen, tween, we've always had people around us to tell us what to do. Teachers, parents, the stupid aunts, and they've been mentors whether you like it or not. It's not a concept that is alien to any of us, but the complexion changes when you talk about mentors in startups and entrepreneurs. Now that's a very different story because they're not the kind of people who will tell you the same thing that they've been telling generations. This is a set of people who are like you, wise or not, and they're trying to make you do something that has never been done before. That's the difference. So who are mentors? Where do you look for them and what do you see in them? My humble opinion on these three really important large topics. Mentors are people who I feel the first and most important are people you're not afraid of. You can't be scared of a mentor to WhatsApp them or SMS them or to call them. They should be as comfortable as anybody you've met and anybody you can be with because hey, they're going to guide you, right? They're not people that are going to intimidate you. So if you're getting scared of people, don't make them mentors. The other very important, I think, quality in a mentor is someone who is able to not just tell you what to do, but to ask you why you're doing it. In my life, the best mentors have been who are the people who say, don't worry, man, we'll get it done. But tell me why are you doing it? Someone who probes beyond the what, where, when, who, and asks why. So get someone to keep questioning the intent more than the execution. That's what really qualifies a great mentor for me. I don't think domain knowledge is something that has to be in a mentor. I think you need someone who's got 400 terabytes of experience, of knowledge, of things that have been done by him or her all their lives. Because it's the snippets of life that someone can weave together and give you an insight that had never come out from someone else before. So mentors do not mean industry experts according to me. They mean, life experts. They mean experience experts. They mean people who've, done things that have never been done before, whether it was paragliding, gliding or shooting sharks, and can use that massively amazing experience to help you. Fourth and most important, why is the mentor interested in you? Look, if the guy is interested in cash or some, whatever, forget it. That's the lowest quality of mentor you're going to get. I think mentors, the highest and the noblest, don't want anything in return. They only want to make you succeed. Some equity here and there, 1%, 0.5%, 0.25% is fine, but I don't think that's important anymore. It's all about, I like you as a person, I have knowledge that you want from me, I will invest it into making you win. So intent of the mentor is as important as your intent to do something. And finally, I think it's all about people that you can really be honest with. A mentor is not God. A mentor is not someone who you will be, I'm very comfortable, I'm very friendly, but I can't tell him my dark side. A mentor is someone who you begin by telling them about the dark side and then you go to the light side. It's the other way around. So while I said, you can't be intimidated and scared by them or they should not intimidate you, it's also about being someone you can be really honest with and someone who you're ready to talk to. So you have to figure out, are you ready to, get mentored? And, to cap it off, to kind of close this topic, mentors, you can't think of people first and say, oh, I'm going to make you a mentor. I think it's more organic for me. as you start reading people, finding people, figuring out what they stand for, values, ethics, you will slowly begin to create a kind of a fondness for them. And I think from great fondness comes great mentors, not the other way around. So that's my take. Tell me what you think. And if you have more topics, suggest them. In the meanwhile, think, do, be Rodinhood.